One more word about this global technosphere and intimacy. The fact is, what technology does more and more is mediation, interface, just connecting. Technology is our mediating interface with the world, with each other, and even with ourselves. The agenda, for instance. In the morning, my computer tells me what I have to do today. It mediates between myself and my best self. Everywhere, you can analyze it like this. Technology is mediation. So the ethics of technology draws largely from the ethics of mediation. Technology offers new mediation capacities, affordances. And I want to stress a dimension that will bring us directly to the heart of the ethical question. It is the ordinary and extraordinary. And that's my point number 4. I will characterize it like this. The ordinary is extraordinary. I will explain. Everyone has a smartphone. There's nothing more ordinary than that for us. Schoolboys and girls want a smartphone. All of them. Everywhere in the world. But a smartphone is absolutely extraordinary. Even engineers do not understand everything in it. The way it connects. The different networks that have nothing to do. But you don't even know what kind of network you're connected to. Satellites, things like that. It's an absolutely extraordinary object with extraordinary affordances. I'll tell more about it in a moment. So our situation is this. The extraordinary is our ordinary. And it changes a lot. As Kranzberg would say, it's not neutral. Imagine Voltaire. I'll take Voltaire, the French philosopher, but you could take someone else. Imagine Voltaire coming to life again. Well, science fiction, okay. And we proudly explain to Voltaire, I take what is the television and what is the internet, Google, Wikipedia. We explain proudly. Look, anybody, anywhere, at any time, talking about Google and Wikipedia, can ask anything, really anything, for free. It's free. On any topic, science, literature, art, language. This question can be asked in any language. And it is answered in less than 1 second. This is absolutely extraordinary. In my generation, I understand how extraordinary it is. I had to look up in dictionaries. I had to be sad because there was no encyclopedia large enough in my family home to go to libraries. taking hours of transportation. Now, everything, every detail on a Chinese Taoist thinker, I can have it in Chinese if I need it, instantly, for free. 1 meter from my chair at home, I have an encyclopedia that was worth a lot of money 20 years ago. I never use it, even dictionaries, because in a fraction of a second, I have everything I need on my screen. I don't have to move even 1 meter. That's absolutely extraordinary. So we explain this to Voltaire. Imagine, he is mad out of joy, satisfaction. And he says, wonderful, humanity has reached a perfect enlightenment. You are living in a paradise. Couldn't even imagine it. Now, next step of the experiment. You leave him alone to spend the evening in front of a commercial TV channel. Or you let him spy behind the shoulder of the average internet user. What happens? It will be bouncing from stupid commercials for junk food, cars, credit cards, shows on the TV like Love Island or things like that. You know, the amateur singer challenges. These shows exist in every country where the viewers vote for the singer. You will see fiction with incredible violence, people killing each other by the dozen. And later at night, on the internet probably, you will see the most graphic pornography. And after that, Voltaire, or your favorite person, would change his mind and say, it's no paradise, it is hell. You had the instruments for heaven, and what you made of it is hell. It is hell you made out of the instruments of heaven. So that is no more experiment, fictitious but interesting, to see the predicament we are in. The power of the extraordinary given to us by technology. Something we could not even imagine. I want to insist on that. It's not clear. Voltaire or someone else would have said that it could not even imagine, could not even dream of what every one of us has for free. I take an example. With hi-fi, stereo, or even a laptop and excellent earphones, or smartphone and excellent earphones, I can have anywhere, more or less for free, the best philharmonic orchestra in the world, playing for me exactly what I want, the piece of music I want, at any moment, day or night. No emperor of China or no billionaire can have this. No one can afford this. We have this for free. There is more. When the chef or the soloist is dead, Herbert von Karajan is dead, Miroslav Rostropovich is dead, they still play for me. Anything at any time for free. This could not be imagined by an emperor, a billionaire, or else. And this we have at any time and for free. So if this is not extraordinary, nothing is. And you must admit, this extraordinary is our ordinary. Every child can access it. Every child can access something that was not even conceivable by the most powerful and megalomaniac emperor or billionaire. What we do with this power and extraordinary is not only bad things, but the interesting things are on the ordinary side of life. And directly to the most important one, it is about emotions, and in particular, attachment. There is something very interesting called the attachment to artifacts. We love our artifacts. First, we spend a lot of money for them. In some terrible cases, maybe some parents spend more money for artifacts than for their children. I can't imagine a lover who would spend more money for a smartphone and things like that than for the person he or she loves, but it could happen. You see what I mean? Attachment to artifacts can be very strong. We know this. There are psychology studies on that. The object that you do not want to forget in the morning when leaving home is the smartphone. Not the wallet or the purse, the handbag. Because the smartphone replaces everything. It will be a solution in any kind of problem. If you don't have it, everything will be a problem during your day. Everyone is aware of that. So, our attachment to the smartphone, the importance we give to that device, is not a moral vice. It's entirely natural according to attachment theory. Artifacts not only bring agency, they bring attachment and emotional attachment, not only empowerment, but emotion. And I will draw on what is called attachment theory, which is, in my opinion, the best theory for understanding human emotions and behavior. Normally, in humans, attachment is the link with what is called the caregiver. The caregiver is usually a parent, a mother, could be father. That's the caregiver. And the attachment relationship is between caregiver and, at first, the child. But in our real, ordinary life. Who or what is the caregiver? Very often it is technology. We don't ask things we need to know to our father or mother after a certain time. We ask Wikipedia. We look up in Google. Our smartphone helps us. We don't ask our neighbors or friends how to go to the swimming pool. We ask Google Maps. It's very cool, always available. If you make a mistake, no importance. It says you take the next street on the left. If you don't do that, it will calculate another route and give you other indications without any bad feeling. No human can do that. It's an excellent caregiver. It knows all the languages. My parents did not. It knows everything. It takes real care of our ordinary life. Therefore, attachment goes to the caregiver. When the caregiver is a technological device, there is an attachment, a natural, normal, morally acceptable attachment to the artifact. It doesn't mean we take the artifact as a human being. When Google tells you, even when it's with a human voice, to turn left, you know it's not a human. Everybody knows that. Nobody takes it for a human. So, when you need the company of your phone or computer for the evening, listening to music or reading or things like that, you know it's not the company of a human person, of course. But it can be the company you need, and it helps. So there is nothing pathological. There is nothing monstrous in, first, the agency of artifacts. A self-closing door has nothing monstrous or terrifying. It's just convenient and it's ordinary. And so it goes with emotions, our attachment, the fact that we care for our artifacts. There's nothing terrifying or strange, it's all natural. Because in the technosphere, in our ordinary existence, it is the caregiver, the actual caregiver.